All right, so I'm going to show you by skipping all of this. Some of it should look familiar, right? I'm going to skip all of this and go down to this first example and show you that it's the exact same thing that we did in the last section. All right, so what you should know how to do is first of all, state the claim. Okay, and we need a symbol, and a number. Okay, so those are the three things we need: a symbol, a and another symbol, a math symbol, less than, greater than, or equal to, and another number. And then we will need to label it as which hypothesis it is. Then we'll write the opposite and we'll label it which hypothesis it is. And then after we get after we figure out what the hypotheses are, then we'll be able to tell what kind of test it is, and we'll be able to draw the picture. Okay, so that's what we know how to do. In auto racing, a pit stop is where they explain what a pit stop is. There's the word claim. A pit crew claims that its mean, okay, so I'm going to be using mu. Its mean is less than, okay, its mean is less than 13 seconds. Okay, now this is a little bit confusing, so let me erase those blanks that I filled in. Let me erase those blanks. Oh, its mean is less than 13, okay? This does not contain equality, so it is the alternative hypothesis. The opposite of being less than 13 is being greater than or equal to 13. One of these has to have the bar underneath it. This one did not have the bar underneath it, so by default, this one has to. This one is the one that contains equality, so is the null hypothesis. Since this is the alternative hypothesis, we look to see that this is a less than symbol. So because of that symbol right there, we're going to be doing a left tail, and I'm going to spell it right this time, test, a left tail test. So that means that our picture is going to look like this, where our mean is 13, and we're going to be doing a left tail test. Okay? So now all of this other stuff right here is the stuff that we need to know in order to finish the problem. Okay, so let's see what else it tells us. A random sample of 32 pit stops has a sample mean. Now, do you see what it just did? A random sample. Do you see the word sample right there? A random sample. Okay, so this is our sample size. Has a sample mean of 12.9. And it says assume the population standard deviation. So sigma is 0.19. Okay. Is there enough evidence to support the claim? Now, this is an important thing right here because this alpha is 0.01. That alpha is telling us what this area is. Okay, this is alpha, 0.01. That means that the area underneath here, the area that we know is 0.01. And so what we're going to have to find is a z-score. And I know it's a z-score because I know this. Since I know the population standard deviation, knowing the population standard deviation, is why I'm doing a z-test. Okay. I have to stop this because I have to go to a meeting, but we will pick up right here on the next video. Okay.